freaking finally. I want to thank everyone for their patience with me actually getting set up, as it was, I don't know, wasn't like 2-3 weeks since I've streamed, so I completely forgot how to do that. At any rate, I'm here now. I'm live now. And, yeah. How's everyone been? Myself, I've been actually pretty good. That was a very nice, like, vacation over to Los Angeles and over to Anime Expo as well. And also to that Hot Live concert. Which, fun fact, I believe I was behind that one guy that flew in from Japan. Oh, my freaking microphone. Swear, I spent like 45 minutes to an hour trying to get that freaking slideshow ready, and suddenly my microphone decides to fall. If it's not one thing, it's another. But anyways, speaking of one thing or another, I think I'll give it a minute for people to show up if they want to show up. So we can just shoot the shit for now. What do I gotta say? I guess I can start with like my general thoughts. LA is kind of expensive, and if you're in certain areas of LA, kind of dangerous too. Or at least a bit sketchy, to say the least. But if you go to like the surrounding areas, aside from like Anaheim and like what is it, Buena Park or Buena Vista or something like that, I also will tell you about an incident that happened where I paid $18 for a single Modelo, but that's besides the point. Oh yeah, general stuff that wouldn't really fit for the stream. I did hear about Nina graduating. I wish her the best in whatever endeavor she's gone to. I'm sure that whatever she's going to do, she'll do amazing. But needless to say, July is bad for Vtubers. There are so many graduations that have been like announced during July. It's not even funny. It truly is a cursed month. Oh, also, what I do for most of the convention, I probably only spent like 4 hours a day actually in the convention hall because so many people. Here, let me lower the volume on that music. Sorry about that. What else do I have to say? There were a lot of really good cosplayers out there. I was either... Well, honestly, I was too nervous to ask, so I didn't take any pictures. What else can I talk about? Yeah, I actually did end up skipping day one because I had flown in at like 7:10 at night, around like 7, I would say. So naturally, I kind of had to skip day one, which is just as well because the fire marshal did end up like shutting it down. Well, not shutting it down, but ended up capping the line, or basically telling them that, hey, either you cap the line or we're gonna shut down the venue. And I'm not gonna spoil anything, but day two's line was slightly better. There was also an incident where a vendor had to like move their stuff and ended up spilling hot dogs all over in the street too. I felt bad about that, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, there was a lot of vendors in LA, especially around like the lines, stuff like that. But at the same time, your boy isn't paying $3 for like water or Coke. I can literally get, when you can literally go down to like even a 7-Eleven or something like that and buy like Baja Blast for cheaper and probably a bit fresher too. Although there was an incident where I did pay an exorbitant amount for a beer, but we won't we'll talk about that later. Okay, so before we get started, I might as well pin a new message. I'm just gonna warn y'all. Camera was a potato. Well, it wasn't really necessarily a potato. I mean, it's like a 48 megapixel camera, so it's passable. But also, in order to use zoom functionality, you can't actually like record in that, and also it saves in JPEG. So, thank you for the artifacts phone. And by thank you, I mean fuck you, Samsung. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes and I've been chatting for that long, so I believe we can get started on the slideshow. Boop. So, this is just a... Hang on. Can I actually... I got the presenter window right here. So I don't know if this is highlighted or not. This is the first time that I've used this presenting software. Oh, I can make that look better. Hold up. All right. Excuse me while I crash through the freaking overlay for a second to make this look halfway decent. Oh my gosh, paint always ruins my immersion. Hang on, is there... What is this button? Oh. Can you actually see this? Whoops. First slide. So, this right here was what I was talking about when I was talking about LineCon. So, as you can see, this line is actually, like, wrapped up. around itself a couple different times, and is also going around the block. And there's another line over there, if you look carefully, that was going around the block as well. Those are all going into the convention center. This was on day 2, by the way. So there was a excessive amount of lines. Next slide. I don't know why I put this in here. I thought it would be funny, and it kind of is. Morph ball A Payne hiding the crotch of some anime lad. Yeah, makes sense. Also, morph ball A Payne being probably devoured by whatever this thing is. I don't know what this is from. I believe this is on day 2 as well. So the convention center was... I forget if this is day 2 or day 3 over here, but... basically the entire convention center was packed like this. It was really something else. Also, there was a lot of people that decided to stop, quite often too. For no other apparent reason but to look at art. They didn't bother to move to the side while they tried to look at said art either. They just freaking stood in front of... well, they just, like, stopped where they were at for some reason. And then, like, just, like, held up all the people that were in front of them, too, for whatever reason. Wait a second. Excuse me, OBS. While I was talking, apparently it was stuck on it. What the frick? Anyways, Morph Ball Payne, Morph Ball Payne hiding Anime Boy's crotch. Morph Ball Payne, crowded Anime Expo. What else? Crowd at Smashburger, too. It took me well over an hour to actually get my food, which I kind of do understand because there were so many people here. Yeah, it was kind of annoying. Hands are Tato, by the way. Camera's also Tato. So this is kind of like what it was like on day 3? Day 3, yeah. So it was manageable, but also still pretty cramped. Next slide. This was the line to get into Artist Alley. As you can see, it was... when they say it was... well, I know I tweeted out that it was LineCon, but I'm sure that shows you that I'm really... or what's really LineCon. What the hell is this supposed to be? Was this just Payne being Payne? Yeah, this was just Payne being Payne. Okay, I have no idea why I saved this image. I did check out the Good Smile booth. Didn't actually buy anything, but yeah, there's Fubuku, and there's Mio, there's Ogayu, and there's Kurone. Oh yeah, camera's potato, but yeah, I went to the Vshoujo panel too, where they talked about, well, I forgot what they actually talked about exactly. Yeah, so Kei-san was there. As you can see, Henya was there digitally. Kei-san kept on trying to get Henya to leave her house. She wasn't leaving the house though. That is one of the CEO. Well, I think that's the CEO of Vshoujo Japan right there. And I forgot who this dude was. I think it was just dude. But yeah, in general, Kei-san is the exact same person outside of, well, her VTubing thing as she is, like, when she's IRL. Which is pretty cool, actually. It's based, I'll say. I pretty much am the same, too. I'm just a lot quieter, more cursed IRL, to say the least. Well, I'm quieter until you actually, like, get to know me, and then I unleash the cursed, content and, comments. Especially forbidden knowledge. Well, not like the weird forbidden knowledge that people talk about, but, like, as in, eldritch knowledge from the void. Oh, right. So, this next slide, this one is actually from Long Beach. I never got a chance to actually show it off, though, so I'm showing it off here now. This was back in January of this year, actually. Yeah, that was also another really fun convention. I'm glad I went. Alright. And now we're on to LineCon Idol version. I don't know why I decided to censor all these people with bagel sandwiches, but I did, so there's that. You're welcome. But this is kind of like a front view of the line that I was in, and of course the back view. There was a lot of people waiting. There was a guy in front of me that paid $3 for Coca-Cola. And yeah. So this was kind of my seat. This guy right here is, I think this was the guy, well, the head of the guy from Japan who actually, like, flew in to be there. I don't know. Well, there was probably multiple one guys that, well, I know at least Yago was there. Also, Yago was at Comic-Con, oh, not Comic-Con, but Anime Expo 2. I at least saw him in passing. I didn't actually manage to see him in person, though. And, well, of course, he didn't really approach me either. A lot of time during Anime Expo itself, I had earbuds in, so I kind of wasn't paying attention to the outside world a whole lot. Also, I'm kind of face blind, so, well, not face blind, but, you know, I'm bad at recognizing people. So, unless they, like, literally, like, bonk me over the head, say, hey, hi, Payne, I am XYZ, I am not going to realize that. Actually, same thing goes with, like, if I do have, like, fans out there that, like, do ever want to meet me at a convention or something, make it incredibly direct and make it incredibly, like, obvious that you are there for me. Otherwise, I will not ignore you out of rudeness, but, ignore you because I'm oblivious as hell. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But yeah, so this was my concert seat. So it looked a lot better in person. There was, like, some mist effect going on, too, that made it kind of, sort of, well, look different on camera than it did actually, like, in person. Boop. But yeah, I pretty much had access to all 3 of the screens, so it was actually one of the best seats in the house, if I don't say so myself. Well, one of the best. Probably the best ones would be over here, but I didn't feel like paying a scalper. Although, thankfully, I don't think a whole bunch of the seats got scalped. At least I'm hoping not a whole bunch of seats got scalped. And I'm hoping the ones that did get scalped ended up getting unscalped or something. Or at least the scalpers lost money on that. Because fuck you, that could have been my seat. And of course there's Connect the World. So, Modelo Instant. I paid $19 for that thing. I paid $19 for a 24-ounce Modelo. I got fucking scammed. That was at the whole, like, YouTube theater, too, so, I can successfully say that whichever vendor did that can, I'm not gonna, like, name names, but, that particular person can, suck my balls for $19. But, yeah. I did, and also I did kind of heavily pregame too, so, there's that. You know, I'm moving this asshole. I'm referring to my mic, by the way. It's been stupid since before I left on my vacation, and it's still being stupid now. And currently, it's in my hands. There we go. I swear, I readjust this thing like every month. Are you kidding me? And also, I had 2 energy drinks before this, so I should be good to go. Okay. Successfully readjusted. Shouldn't have to do that again for another month. At least that's the hope. How's my tracking? Let me check on my tracking. Yep, seems about right. Okay. We move on. Camera's potato, by the way. Sorry. So, this is some pictures of some people in the crowd. This was me being a potato and also the camera being a potato. It actually looked better on my phone when I took it than when I actually, like, finished this. Yeah, those are a whole bunch of pen lights. The amount of... Oh, yeah. The guy that was... What I can say about the guy from Japan was his coordination was a hell of a lot better than the American fans. Like, you could tell that he actually practiced his pen lights and his penmanship. Yes, his penmanship. He definitely practiced his penmanship. Well, penlightmanship. Whatever, you get the point. He was cool. I'll say that much. And there's some other pictures I got from there. I didn't get all the pictures I wanted to get from there, but I still got some. Standout performances. I really liked Ina's cover of Ghost. It was really good. I know there's a whole bunch of white space there, but whatever, you can fucking deal with it. I'm spicy today. I would say all of them worked incredibly hard on their performances, and there's not a single performance that I could say was... They were all good. But at the same time, I really like the song Ghost by Suisse, and yeah. Also, I feel like a few of these pictures that I took could have been, like, meme potential. Maybe. Especially the Smugura. And of course, there's a happy Soda-chan there. Oh, yeah, right. Some of the food that I ate. That was $40. And the shrimp right here, there were shrimp taquitos. It was freezer burnt. We were in Cock. Yes, we were in Cock. Anyways, we were in LA, which is right, or it's a fishing port too, mind you. You can catch shrimp out there, but no fresh shrimp for me. I gotta get the freeze burn stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, right. While I was there, I also ate at like the 85°C cafe. The espresso was really good. Whoops. Slid too quick. Like, that caramel macchiato was on point. The Black Forest cake that I had was not as good. It tasted a bit stale to me. Yes, I am particular about my food. Oh, yeah, right. Also, I'm gonna do that Scream live, by the way. And then I'm gonna make it into a short. And then I'm going to premiere it. Oh, hey. Hey, Veronica. Thanks for joining me. I was just talking about, how Anime Expo went. Yeah, anyways, long time no see. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for that. I do actually appreciate that. I still got a long ways to go before I'm where I want to be, but at the same time, I at least have one subscriber, so that counts. Oh, and actually, I was just getting through the rest of my slideshow at the moment. The rest is miscellaneous stuff, and/or including some less than savory stuff. Boop. I kind of had to do something like that. Never mind. The slide ends. The slides end there. I was gonna do the Scream live too. There are no other slides. Actually, wait, no. I could probably... Okay, so I guess I did show off my feet last time I did an Anime Expo, or a convention like this, so it's going to be on the screen for like 0.01 second. Avert thine gaze. Boop, boop. Okay, I had some more slides that I wanted to show off. Oh yeah, and also leg for a second too. Boop, boop. But yeah, I guess if you all wanted to see what I was wearing, you could like freeze frame that particular slide. But you'd also have to deal with looking at my hairy legs too. So I would recommend it. Yeah, right. Also, there is a panel there with these lovely people. Of course, I know you all probably recognize Project Melody, Cottontail VA, Vex, and I actually forgot her name, the other girl's name. But yeah, they're basically just being dorks and reading off some of their lines from the game and stuff, or games they're working on and stuff like that. Oh yeah, also, I don't know if you know what a... I want to make sure that I'm saying this correctly too. Don Quixote, Quixote, Donkey Store, basically. There was a one there in little Tokyo as well. And they had some interesting named cookies, Moomin biscuits. Had a cute little Moomin on there too. Yes, that is how it is named. It's actually a really popular like discount store in Japan. Very cramped, very non-Euclidean space-like. If you've ever been in a Bed Bath and Beyond, that is kind of how... It's kind of how that was set up, but it's more Walmart-like, as in... Like, it's got a whole bunch of, like, stuff in there, but it's also organized in a way that is best described as fun chaos. There was loud music. Well, not necessarily that loud of music playing. It was kind of decent music. Well, decently loud, I'd say. But the store was not well organized. Actually, now that I think about it, none of the stores that I've seen in LA were really well organized, aside from 7-Eleven, which is par for the course. Actually, no, Ralph's was fine too. Oh yeah, another fun fact: you can actually pick up like liquor in the grocery stores in California too. So I also bought like 2 liter of like vodka too. So I was a little bit wasted during part of this. Well, I could tell you that I pre-gamed heavily before the Hololive concert. It was fun. I also had Cactus Cooler for probably the first time for a long time. It's surprisingly good, by the way. I don't understand why it's only available, like, in the Southeast. Or Southwest. Did I have any other pictures that I... Let me scroll through my phone really quick to see if I've got any other, like, pictures I'd like to, show y'all. Oh yeah, right. I forgot to show you all my merch haul. There are 0 feet here. Options. It was a small merch haul. I only managed to like talk to like one of the merchants. Surprisingly, the line for all, well, actually not even surprisingly, the lines for merch were super long. I did wait through the OmoCat line though, and that wasn't too bad. Also, the lady threw in a few stickers too, for good measure. Yeah. For the most part, I spent a lot of Anime Expo. I probably already said this before, but I'll say it again. Just milling about the the lines basically, and seeing what all was going on there. Seeing anything merch caught my eye and the like. And overhearing conversations like in the 18 plus booth about how some lady was like, "Oh well, I work hard for my porn, so of course I want to make sure it's quality," and all various other ones. Like there was another cosplayer that was like, "Hang on, I gotta put my chachis away," and that was also interesting too. You'd be very surprised at what you actually like overhear at in lines and in conventions. Sometimes they're interesting, and sometimes there are things that you really wish you'd never heard. Yeah. Also, there was $8 mochi at like the one store that I went to. It was not good. I don't know what it was about or what about it was bad in particular, but it was, the texture was not correct on the mochi in my opinion, and also the fillings texture was like off too. And I love mochi though, is the thing. It was just not correct mochi. Incorrect mochi. And also there were some savory, I think they were like crackers that had seaweed in them and stuff like that. Those are pretty good too. Oh, nice. Well, thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate that. And yeah, I get it. I will probably, yeah, well, see you around, and thank you for stopping by. Hang on. Where is this? Should be in images? Oh yeah, you're gonna yell at me about that. Yeah, I know. Boop. Here we go. Wait, why do I have it like that? Crap. How large is this image? That's less pain. I haven't even been drinking this thing either. I don't understand where this... Maybe that is my problem. Nah. I'm not an alcoholic as much as I like to talk about drinking. So I got like a nice desk mat too. So I finally got an actual desk mat. those were some queso chips I got. That was a official picture of me that they have, that ElmoCat somehow has found. Oh yeah, and that's my leg. I guess in all technicality, I did forget that one of my iterations did have a sweatshirt and blue jeans on, so technically I did cosplay myself. So there's that. And yes, it does fucking count. I don't care what you're saying. I don't care what people have to say or think about it. If it was an aspect, well, if it was an outfit that I had, even if it is basic, I still cosplayed it. Oh, I think the only time that I might have gotten noticed was this one time when somebody did ask if I was there for like a cosplay meetup or like if I was there for like a fan meetup or something like that. But at that point in time, my brain was fried and I was just trying to get out of the convention, so I just told them no. And they're like, oh, well, that's fine. All right. Where did I save this? Wait, this is upside down. I have no idea what was going on in this image, but I liked it. And there was something about like creation of yaoi, so I was more than okay with it. And also there was this that I found. I have no idea what was going on with it, but I did find it interesting, so yeah, it was something like this. I have no idea which anime girl that is. And before it was something cursed. Oh yeah, I also had this random image floating around too. I don't know why. And here's that original image. Wait, this one was way better. Did freaking Canva... I hate compression sometimes. Yeah, there's a better picture. I got a picture of... There's a better picture of LineCon. No, it's this image. This one was the really washed out one. So if I lower the gamma on this enough, and lower the... Does that mean... What? Oh, you don't say. I didn't realize that the encoder was overloaded by that. Lower the gamma just a touch. That's a better representation of, like, what the theater was like. And if I knew that Canva was going to compress the photos to shit, even more shit, I probably would have not used it. I do sincerely apologize for that. Oh yeah, Ame. And before y'all ask, I did not actually take a train down there. I took a plane out there. And the reason why I took a plane down there was a train would have been prohibitively expensive. Cuba. Okay, did I have any other pictures that I forgot about? Oh yeah, there's a small picture of the Black Forest cake did look good, but it did not taste good. I'll say that much. There's one that I took a Nazuna. So small. Oh yeah, right. I was gonna like Photoshop myself in there poorly, but I'm lazy. So, did I actually do any of those meet and greets with any of them? I am not waiting in line for fucking 8 or 9 hours or upwards of a day to see. I mean, I like those people, but I'm not going to wait forever for them. I'm lazy, and I like my sleep, and I have slept in the streets before, and I am not fond to repeat it. Let's see. This one is better. Yeah, I have no idea what happened to the quality. I think I'll... Is that better? Worse? Maybe increase... Oh, that's much worse. So yeah, long story short, fortunately I did not, well, I mean, I'm cool either way. I'm more of an introvert than anything else, so I don't mind, like, not being noticed, but oh yeah, incredibly blurry photo of Iron Mouse car. And if you're wondering why my photos are so blurry, sometimes my hands just shake randomly. I'm not a very steady person. Well, I mean, I am kind of steady, but sometimes my photo steadiness is non-existent actually. And then sometimes I can just take amazing photos out of nowhere. I haven't actually identified what it was consistently, but it is something. And if you haven't noticed, I haven't actually like streamed for a while, so my ability to speak has gone out the window. Incredibly version of the con. You see, this is actually what the wild Payne sees on a daily basis. It is not because his eyes are shaking rapidly, but it is because of his social anxiety. He just sees a blur of people. But no, in all seriousness, I think I got a less blurry photo right here. Yeah, that's much better. Looks like one dude just like smiled for the camera. I like that dude. Hey. Incredibly blurry vision of the con. Once more. Ah! This is why you keep me away from photos. Or, you know, anything that can photograph things. Wait. In character explanation. 3, 2, 1, go. We didn't actually have cameras in the void, so the fact that I'm able to operate one, or any technology for that matter, is a miracle. On void. I just fucking suck at this. And well, we're about an hour in, so nobody's going to see this. And if anybody sees this, they're not going to... Wait, where's the... Well, they're definitely not going to timestamp this. Oh, I don't have it here. Never mind. I was going to say I took some pictures of myself, too. A few pictures of LA, architecture. Some of those nice skyscrapers. Probably nothing like New York, but, it was still fun. Ooh, do I have some leftovers from Anime Expo 2023? Or 2022? What is that? Let me see if I can pull some leftovers out. Nope, not really. Oh, yeah. You all were wondering what my feet looked like in 2022's Anime Expo? Bam! Nobody's gonna see this, and nobody's gonna timestamp it. Okay. So, recap's over. And it doesn't look like there's anybody here. So I'm just gonna do this. And do I end it now? No, this has been an incredibly short recap. Do I have any takeaways from like Anime Expo? Actually, both Henya and Keisan did have some incredibly good points about like how content creation should go and shouldn't go. Which, of course, if you want the full recap of that, you can. I think it was on their Twitch stream. And they're probably going to do a better job of actually like explaining things than I am. But short answer, basically what it is basically do what you enjoy. And to be honest, I kind of do enjoy what I do. And also be patient. I know Keisan just kind of was, as she put it, Keisan didn't really have problems because she just like excelled at at whatever she did. Or maybe she was just lucky or something. I don't know. But apparently the worst part of, well, one of the harder parts of her like streaming career was her trying to not let chat know that she had diarrhea and trying to stream, and apparently there's sweat pouring all around too. And fair. And also I should be less, to be honest, I should be less weird about like showing my face and stuff like that. But to be honest, that would also require me to put more effort into like what I look like, and I would actually have to like shave regularly too, and constantly smile as well. And I don't like forcing smiles. Sorry. Also, I shake my leg a lot, and it could look kind of weird too on camera, and I'd prefer not to have people think that I'm jerking off. Because I'm not going to tell you whether or not I do or do not do that. But let's just say I did score like a 30 on the rice purity test, so I may hide it, but I still am indeed a degenerate. And I guess a lot of the, I should just do whatever the fuck I enjoy instead of like worrying about schedules or worrying about timing and stuff like that. You know, this wants to be like a 24/7, 365 Tears of the Kingdom playthrough thing. I should just let it be. And I guess if I'm actually like enjoying myself, it would show more. And to be honest, if I wasn't enjoying myself, I wouldn't stream. And there's been a couple times where I haven't streamed because I didn't feel like I'd be really enjoying myself. Why is my mute button not working? Stream Deck. I want to make sure I mute so I don't like burp or sneeze into the microphone. Or maybe I will sneeze into the microphone. Who knows? Where is it? Elgato. I at least just yawned in the microphone. Oh yeah, right. Let's do this now. I'm gonna mute the music really quick. Hey you. I reached 100 subs and I made a promise. So here is me screaming for approximately 30 seconds. Volume warning. 3, 2. Your ears have now been blessed. You're welcome. Okay. There's probably going to be some very confused people. Very, very confused people. Good. But yeah, as I've stated before, I am very grateful for everyone's like love and support. Well, I wouldn't. Well, platonic love, I'll say. And actually, I know I probably would be like streaming even if I didn't have any viewers, and I have streamed without any viewers before, and we'll do that again too. But I'll say with y'all around, it feels like less of screaming to avoid and more of like a community. And I definitely do feel like there is at least the seeds of a community starting. And that is appreciated. And I'll do my best to make sure that you're trusting me. Well, not trusting me, but I'll do my best to shitpost to the best of my abilities. And I'm the kind of person that tries to constantly improve too. And I'll make sure that there is at least one slight improvement per stream. And really, thank you all from the bottom of my heart. I know I'm not like the most popular VTuber, and actually, to be honest, I probably wouldn't want to be because I'm not saying like it's a bad thing to be super popular. It's just I wouldn't actually know what to do. But yeah, I want to thank you all for your continued support of me, and I want to say that I'll make sure that it's well placed. And I love you all platonically, and I will probably see you tomorrow with whatever game I feel like playing. I did download the Master Chief Collection and Omori. I know I did say that I wouldn't play that on stream, but I would definitely play Master Chief Collection on stream, but I did say I wouldn't play Omori on stream, but you know, sometimes people's opinions of things change, and really thinking about it, I think I can deal with it. And that is something that I wouldn't mind playing on stream, because I didn't mind playing through it before, so I don't mind giving people my thoughts on things. Anyways, I actually will end the stream now. And I love you all platonically, and I will see y'all tomorrow. But before that, get jumped.